Oh my goodness, what's all this?
Christmas presents.
Making Christmas, making Christmas.
Trying.
You're doing the work. You're putting it in. Hello. Welcome. Are people going to be upset because I didn't do... Oh, hi. All right, there, I've done it.
Good job.
Thank you. Hi, it's Vlogmas day 20, or as Maddie likes to say, 20.
That's crazy.
I know.
Lammy's playing laser.
We're almost to the big day.
I know.
Somebody's been busy wrapping presents.
That's right.
And by wrapping presents, you're doing it old-fashioned style, like on Little House on the Prairie, when they wrap things up in cloth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
suppose they use paper, too. But it was probably more expensive.
Gotta put these out somewhere. Do you have, like, a big box or something?
I guess you can put it in shopping bags. Like big shopping bags.
I guess, if you want to gather those.
Yes, I would love to do that. I would, because you're doing such a great job getting these all wrapped. I appreciate it so much. Oh, that's a fancy one.
That's for Lego.
That's a two-tone. All of these bags, if you guys are new to the vlogs, and some of you crochet people are, these were all handmade by us.
Well, you.
Okay, me. So what I would do is I would go to Joanne's Fabrics, and I would go close to Christmas and sometimes after Christmas and buy the Christmas fabric, like 75% off.
Gotta get that clearance.
Exactly. And then I would just make these bags every year so that we wouldn't have to buy wrapping paper. Mm-hmm. So what we do, we have a stash of bags that I pack away with the Christmas decorations, and we take it out every year. It's not that big. I mean, it's like a shopping bag, a big shopping bags.
It's right down here. It's hard to see now.
It's like a blanket.
It's like a bag that you get a comforter in.
Yeah, but a small comforter or like a throw.
Mm-hmm. Quilt or something.
Yeah, quilt. So we pull that out when it's time to wrap the presents. We find an appropriately sized bag and we wrap it up in the bag. Put a little tie at the top with a gift tag. And everybody knows that when Christmas morning is done, they have to hand their bags in for next year.
Yeah.
So there's almost zero cleanup. Oh, little hair on that one.
Also, I just love how all the fabrics look under the tree.
It looks so country Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like a country core Christmas.
It's like the same effect as paper.
Yes.
Like, prettiness-wise.
Right, without all of the waste.
Yeah.
So if they get dirty, you just wash them. Obviously, the pets get theirs wrapped in paper because they're not going to be able to open the bag.
No.
So, very minimal cleanup on Christmas morning. We don't have a big garbage can full of paper.
Yeah.
I remember at my parents' house on Christmas, they would be like, Jan, get a garbage bag for the papers.
Yep.
Plus, it's just a waste of money to have to buy that paper every year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe if you're going somewhere and you're bringing somebody a present, you either have to say, can I have the bag back, or promise me that you will pay it forward and reuse the bag and have the person, you know, also say that they're going to reuse it, or just give it back to me.
Right.
If you don't want to keep it. So we found it's very economical, and it does save a lot of money, and it does also...
it looks nice.
It looks nice, and everybody's got their favorites. Look, we have some music notes over here. We have some reindeer on the green one. We have this like winter solstice-y one, like Northern Lights type one over here.
Mm-hmm.
Some stars. Some gingham hearts. Weren't you, well, that one was from last year, the one, the sleigh ride one. Oh, not sleigh ride. Making Spirits Bright. That one is also reversible.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's got, like snow scene on the inside of
Yeah,
that one.
very pretty.
And I think that one is very old. Yes.
This, yeah.
That's from the house before this one. So that's
Wow.
over 20 years old.
That's an oldie but a goodie. This one's got a rip.
Yeah, that one is from the times of my sister.
Oh, yeah?
Because my sister actually did this for the first time because she was working as a costumer. And she came to Christmas Day with her presents wrapped in fabric. And she made little
I didn't know this
little
came from
custom
Aunt
bags.
Jo.
Yes, this is Aunt Jo's idea.
Aunt Jo, if you're watching, thanks for getting us into this.
Yes, Joe, you're amazing. Oh, I love that one. The Nutcracker one is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
There's also a Rudolph one that's one of my absolute
I don't know
favorites.
if this is going to be a bit.
So I stole this idea from my sister. I did. And from that first Christmas, I think the year Kristen was born, was the first time she did it. So, yeah, 37 years. 37 years we've been doing this. Not full out. I mean, we've been accumulating bags over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't really made any in the last couple of years.
I mean,
except
after a
for-
while, you don't need to.
Yeah,
Because you just have enough.
exactly. I know, I don't want to throw that one out with the rip. Like, I want to...
I think you can still use it.
I mean, I could patch it, maybe. That would be even funner, too, to have, like, a patch with a different coordinating
Yeah.
fabric on it, too.
Or not coordinating.
Yeah. Oh, this was one of your favorites over there, the pink.
Yeah, that is one of my favorites.
Oh, it's the kitty cat's in bed, dreaming of Santa outside with, he's gonna bring them little fishes in his sack. So precious. Oh my goodness, this little cat is waiting by the window for Santa. These fabrics, are just so unbelievably cute.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Ever since they made, modern fabrics with, like, character, like, licensing and, you know, they've just come up with so many fun, vibrant, intricate patterns that they never had before because
True.
they didn't have that
You can
type
do more
of...
now.
Yeah. That might even be screen printed.
Yeah, it could be.
I think those are screen printed. Yeah, for sure. Wonderful. In fact, my friend, when we first moved up here, she was the Girl Scout leader, and her husband worked at a fabric factory. And they took the Girl Scouts one year to the fabric factory to see how they screen printed the fabrics, and it was fascinating. So, yeah. Lovely.
That's a fun field trip.
It is a fun field trip, and it was really eye-opening because I had no idea that that's how they did it. When you see the little fabrics, then they have the little boxes on the side of the selvage end of the fabric. Those are the only colors that go into screen printing the fabric. So sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 6. So they send the fabric through the screen printing a separate time for each color. It's just really amazing how they make these things. You have no idea. So, yeah. Oh, hi. It's Friday. I had to think there for a minute because I can't remember the last time I picked up the camera. But that shouldn't matter. It's Friday. The show last night was adorable. Everybody did a fantastic job. I'm going to put a very short clip. I can't use any of the footage without, like, changing the sound because it's all copyright. So I'm going to put a little picture of Sean dancing. He had a great time. He had a blast. We came home and we had Burger King, which was okay. I mean, I had an Impossible Whopper. I had to switch the bun on mine for one of my buns. Oh, my bun. And it was okay. It wasn't great. It's not the Burger King that I remember. I don't know why. But Sean enjoyed it. Everybody had a great time. And then I freaking crashed on the sofa because I was exhausted. So when I woke up to get ready to go to bed, of course, I made some bread. It's baking right now. Wonderful, because we're almost out of bread. Oh, looks so good. Smells amazing. All right, so I ordered yet another reusable K-cup. I've never been happy with those. I do like the espresso ones that I got because they were metal. A while back, bought these and I'm throwing them out in the trash because they suck. They don't stay closed. There's a hair on this one, of course, because it was sitting on top of the microwave. They just, it's plastic. They don't stay closed. I try and use it with a filter and it pops open and it gets grounds. So guess what? It's going in the trash. Bye. Alright. I have to find the rest of them that I have because I'm not keeping them. If they don't work and they make me unhappy, I'm not keeping them. So I got this one. It's wet. I just washed it. I got it from Amazon. It's got a little lid. I'm going to try it without the paper filter and see how it works. I have some ground coffee here called wedding cake. No, we didn't use it for Maddie's wedding. I found it after the wedding, of course. There's also another one by that brand. If you watch the vlog, you know I love it. It's called Scrumptious. Alright, so I'm putting 1 coffee scoop in here. It's not full all the way. I think a lot of my problem is I overfill, as usual. So let's put the top on. Fun. Let's take it over to the coffee machine. See how it does. Oh, is this supposed to go like... I probably should have read the instructions, right? I'm assuming that that needs to be lined up with the... We'll see. I also am overdue for cleaning the coffee maker as usual. It's always something, you know? I can't have a disruption in coffee though. I'm gonna have to try and do that this weekend because I hate when that thing freezes up and then you have to like triple clean it. Let's see. Is it promising? Looks good. Alright, but looks are one thing, but you know what the proof is in? The tasting. Who already screwed up? Me. The orange things go left to right, not up and down, so there's an arrow right on the thing. I'm not the smartest, what can I say? Alright, so it smells amazing. Well, because it's very expensive coffee. But it looks really good. Okay. Okay, well that is from Mark, so I'm going to make his, which I'm not going to taste, and then I'm going to make a cup for me and I'll let you know how it is. Alright, the coffee pod reusable one did a great job. No grounds. Definitely would recommend. Not sponsored or anything, but in case you guys are interested, it's no alto. Whatever that means. I just picked one that had a decent price. I mean, I'm sure there's all different grades and whatever, but I think it works better than the plastic one that you like push the window over and, you know, have trouble keeping it closed. So I think this one, plus I feel better about brewing something hot through metal rather than through plastic, if that makes any sense. But oh, the rolls came out beautifully. Mark has already left. He took that one right there. And I'm going to be making breakfast with those before we go to see Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. I kind of wish we had gotten tickets for Sonic. I don't feel like crying today in Mufasa because you know it's going to be sad. It always is. Every Disney movie is sad, sad, sad. They have to take you down to the gutter to bring you up to the heights of the rooftops. I just hope it doesn't end on a sad note. Most of them begin on a sad note and then they build you back up. But we'll see what happens. Sean, what are we going to go see today?
Mufasa.
Oh, you did such a good job on your show yesterday. You were wonderful. Very nice. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so it's 8:30 in the morning, and I just almost finished my coffee, and it was so delicious I didn't want it to end. Bear Mountain Coffee Roasters, chef's kiss. Mwah. All right, so I gotta go clean all this up. I want to get this uploaded so that I don't have to worry because we're going to get back quite late from the movie. So I need to get all this going, but it's Friday. It's the penultimate, no, it's the weekend before Christmas. How many days left until Christmas?
5.
5. Oh my. At least I got mostly everything done. I think we're finishing up the wrapping today. And when I say we, I mean Maddie. That's not true because she always has me do the paper wrapping for the dogs because she just likes to put stuff in the bags and I usually do the paper wrapping. I still have some more crafting to do. I wanted to do one of my punch needle kits just for fun because sometimes you got to take a break and just do something just for you for 5 minutes. So I would like to try that out. And it's the weekend. I'm going to sleep in a little bit tomorrow because I haven't been sleeping well lately. I made this bread at 3 in the morning last night. I woke up on the sofa at like 1:30. And I think Maddie texting me woke me up, her saying that she was going to bed and that she stayed up way too late, and I was like, oh man, if she stayed up way too late, what did I do? But I didn't stay up, I fell asleep. So when I say I made it at 3 in the morning, it's because I've been sleeping since 10 o'clock to 1:30, and then I got up for an hour and a half and then I went back to sleep. So like, it's not like I was up until 3 and then I fell asleep and got up at 6. It didn't work like that. Ever since my mom passed away, my sleep schedule has been horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. That's when I can pinpoint it to. Which has been 2 years now already and I'm still in this rut. So maybe in the new year I'm going to try and get that under control, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult because Sean never wants to go to bed. So even he could be sleeping in his chair and he'll say, I'm not tired, I'm not sleeping. Yeah, nom nom nom. Alright, I gotta go before I laugh my head off. Thanks everybody for Vlogmas Day 20. 20, not 20. We always say 20. So, we'll be back for Vlogmas Day 21. Oh my goodness, that's the winter solstice, isn't it? I was just telling Maddie about how I loved that little cartoon called Little Bear. I think it was on I'm pretty sure it was on Nickelodeon. And I very, very strongly remember her and Kristen and I sitting there watching the winter solstice episode, and like I was fighting back the tears because it's all like Mama Bear and baby, Mama Bear teaches Baby Bear about the winter solstice, and it's just so sweet, and that just seems like 100 years. Okay, my battery said, shut up lady, you talk too much. All right, I killed the last battery. I don't want to kill this one too, chatting, but that episode just really, it hits me, you know? It just hits me. If you got little kids, I know it's rough. It's rough. I've been there. I've been in the trenches with 3. I always say Sean is like having 2 little kids, so I kind of had, in essence, 4 little kids, and I still have a little kid. So just say to yourself, this is all going away. It's not always going to be this hard, you know? Enjoy it. Enjoy the little moments. Enjoy the little victories, you know? Don't think about the whole war. Just just concentrate on the little victories. Because one day they will grow up and you will be an old fool like me standing in your kitchen saying, remember that episode of Little Bear? The winter solstice one? Yeah, that was special. So I have my little, as my mom would always say, hold on to your precious memories. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, much love.